In 2014, an Australian horror film emerged that would forever leave its mark on the horror genre. Now, 10 years later, The Babadook is still regarded as one of the best horror films of its time, so let's dive into what many consider a modern classic in horror. Greetings and welcome to Fright Night Flicks, where every night is Fright Night. Today, I'm celebrating the 10th anniversary of The Babadook. This psychological thriller follows a widowed mother and her son as they confront a mysterious, terrifying entity in their home. Upon its release, The Babadook quickly garnered critical acclaim, praise for its unique approach to horror and the emotional depth it brought to the genre. After a fresh rewatch, I'm excited to share with you my thoughts on this standout movie. But before we dive in to this review, I just wanted to remind you guys to check out our other anniversary reviews of iconic classics like A Nightmare on Elm Street, The Crow and Shaun of the Dead. You can find all those over here on Fright Night Flicks, so once you're done with it, you can watch one of those videos on the channel. Right, enough from me, let's get into The Babadook. Watching this film again for the second time, I was reminded just how powerful it is. What really stands out to me is the writing, as it intertraces weaves themes of grief and childhood trauma throughout the story. The relationship between the mother and the son serve as both the emotional core and the driving force behind the narrative, grounding the horror in something personal and real. One of the things I truly appreciate about The Babadook is its ability to rely on emotional tension and psychological thrills rather than cheap jump scares. This approach not only makes the horror feel more refined and original, but also accessible to viewers who might not typically enjoy more traditional horror.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
While the visuals might seem frightening, the film is relatively mild in shock value, making it an easy entry point for those new to horror. Jennifer Kent's direction is nothing short of masterful. Her distinctive style complements the tone of the film perfectly, while the cinematography captures haunting, clever shots that tell the story through visuals. The practical effects, particularly with the Babadook itself, still hold up incredibly well and add a layer of authenticity to the film.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Additionally, the score and sound design are top-notch, enhancing the experience of heightening the film's eerie, unsettling atmosphere. Essie Davis, who many might recognise from Game of Thrones, delivers a powerful performance. She showcases her incredible talent and proves she has range to be a leading actress. One of the things I love about the horror genre is how it gives actors who are typically in supporting roles in mainstream films the chance to shine, and Davis is a prime example of that. Noel Wiseman, who plays her son Samuel, also deserves major praise. His portrayal is one of the best I've seen from a young actor, and it really a standout whenever he's on screen. Magnificent! 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 And before I wrap up my thoughts on The Babadook, I just want to remind you guys to like this video if you're enjoying this review, and subscribe to Fright Night Flicks so you don't miss a single scare. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and let me know your thoughts on The Babadook in the comments down below. Alright, enough from me, back to the review. Overall, The Babadook has rightfully earned its place as a modern classic in the horror genre, thanks to its superb writing, directing and performances. It's a standout piece of horror cinema from Australia, and I completely understand why it resonates so well with many people. For me, I'm giving The Babadook a rating of a 9 out of 10 and a 4.5 out of 5 stars. That's it for me today. Thank you all for tuning in to celebrate the 10th anniversary of this horror gem from Down Under. If this review has convinced you to check out this film, I highly recommend it. And as always, stay spooky!